Democracy Now! I'm Amy Goodman. The state of Arkansas is planning to execute 8 men within 10 days in April. That's nearly a quarter of its entire death row population. Earlier this month, Republican Governor Asa Hutchinson signed proclamations setting 4 execution dates for the 8 prisoners between April 17th and 27th, which would be an unprecedented rate of execution in modern U.S. history. Arkansas suspended execution since 2005 amidst challenges in acquiring lethal injection drugs and lawsuits over the drugs used. Arkansas says it's rushing the executions because the state's supply of the sedative midazolam will soon expire. For more, we're going to Philadelphia, where we're joined by Megan McCracken, attorney with the Death Penalty Clinic, University of California, Berkeley School of Law. Megan, can you explain what exactly is happening? Because a drug is about to expire, 8 men will be executed within 10 days?
That's right. The state of Arkansas has said that because its current supply of midazolam expires at the end of April, it has scheduled these 8 executions very close together, 4 days within the course of 11 days, in order to use the drug before it expires. What is midazolam? Midazolam is an anti-anxiety drug, a benzodiazepine. It is potent as an anti-anxiety drug, and it's used perioperatively around surgery. But it is not an anesthetic drug. So that means it's not used to take a person who is awake and conscious and used alone. It's not used alone to put that person under surgical anesthesia and then keep that person there. And the reason that's relevant is because that's what's needed for an execution to be humane, to comport with the Constitution. And so this drug is inappropriate for the task, and so you have this situation created by the state where it's rushing to use a drug before it expires, even though the drug itself is inappropriate for the use and
Who supplies it?
Guarantee. I'm sorry?
Who supplies it?
That's not known. Arkansas, like many states, has secrecy surrounding its execution procedures and specifically protects that type of information, how they got the drugs, who made it, exactly what that product is.
It's been linked to painful, botched executions in states like Alabama and other places. Can you explain when you talk about it's not even the proper drug?
Right. So because it's not an anesthetic drug, it cannot maintain anesthesia, meaning it can't keep the prisoner insensate to pain and suffering. We've seen time and time again when midazolam is used in executions, things don't go as planned. And so we have seen executions like Dennis McGuire in Ohio, Clayton Lockett in Oklahoma, Joe Wood in Arizona, where the prisoner remained alive much longer than anticipated. And then the eyewitnesses describe struggling, writhing, gasping.
Let me go to the January 16, 2014 execution in Ohio of Dennis McGuire using an untested 2-drug method despite warnings it might cause immense suffering. The execution took 25 minutes. His son, also named Dennis, witnessed the execution.
Shortly after the warden buttoned his jacket to signal start of the execution, my dad began gasping and struggling to breathe. I watched his stomach heave. I watched him try to sit up against the straps on the gurney. I watched him repeatedly clench his fist. It appeared to me he was fighting for his life, but suffocating. The agony and terror of watching my dad suffocate to death lasted more than 19 minutes. It was the most awful moment in my life to witness my dad's execution. I can't think of any other way to describe it than torture.
That's Dennis McGuire, son of Dennis McGuire, executed by the state of Ohio in 2014. Megan, we have 30 seconds. Is this set in stone that these men will be executed in Arkansas? I mean, this country has never seen anything like this.
That's right. I mean, that is certainly the plan that Arkansas has for moving forward. But it's not an appropriate plan. This drug is not effective and appropriate for this use, and there's no reason to rush to carry out these executions by the end of April when other drugs are available, and even this drug continues to be available to other states. And so it's really a manufactured situation that can be avoided.
Megan McCracken, we want to thank you for being with us, attorney with the Death Penalty Clinic at the University of California, Berkeley School of Law. And that does it for our broadcast. Check our job listings at democracynow.org. Democracy Now! Is produced by Mike Burke, Nermeen Sheikh, Carla Wills, Laura Gottesdiener, Dina Guzder, Sam Alcoff, John Hamilton, Robbie Karen, Hani Masood, Trina Ndura, Andre Lewis, Mike DeFilippo, Miguel Noguera, Paul Huckabee, our engineer. Special thanks to Becca Staley, Julie Crosby, Hugh Grant, David Prude, Ariel Boone. I'm Amy Goodman. Thanks so much for joining us.